gonna show you some little makeup tricks that are gonna change the game for you. First things first is how you apply your blush. You all want that like sunburnt look, right? So you put a little here. You want to make sure you get it high enough, but this is the part that no one does. Instead of just putting it all over your nose, I've already done it, but I'll do it again. You put it on like a little contour on your nose. That way it still keeps the shape, but it gives you that sunburnt look. This is less of a tip and more of a product, but the Shiseido eyelash curler is superior. I'm pretty sure they have some kind of patented technology or some shit. Also, curl your lashes for longer than you think, like always longer than you think. Oh, that's insane. Lash Sensational Mascara by Maybelline, always. While we wait for that to dry, holy grail lip products. We have the Charlotte Tilbury in Super Size Me, so underrated, no one talks about this one. We do Charlotte Tilbury in the center and then the Urban Decay on the outsides. And if you're gonna overline, only overline in the center, never overline on the sides, ever, ever. Milk Makeup and Quirk in the center. Then, oh my gosh, okay, this is what makes my eyelashes look like so long when everyone's like, what the hell are you doing? This. I take this little tiny mascara, I think it's meant for your bottom lashes, and I just go over the tips of my lashes on the top. The pimples are pimpling today. If you don't want extremely long lashes, then don't do this because look at the difference. Love. Brown or green eyeliner any day over black. Last thing that I do that I love is I take this Urban Decay lip liner. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy. And I put it under here. I don't know if you can see the difference, but I love the vibes. I don't know why.
Reasons why your hair is not growing. You're not hair oiling. Believe me when I tell you that hair oiling completely transformed my hair and allowed it to grow so long. I wash my hair twice a week, so I do this routine twice a week as well. Start off with a scalp massage for 3 to 5 minutes. I actually find that massaging beforehand really does make a huge difference. The number one oil you need to grow your hair is rosemary oil. Everyone's always very confused by this, but rosemary oil is too strong to put on your scalp by itself, so you need to dilute it. By diluting it, you're making it less strong so it won't irritate your scalp and you'll still get the benefits. You can make your own oil, which means you would dilute it with a carrier oil. Use castor oil, argan oil, jojoba oil, any carrier oil that you like best for your hair type. If your hair's on the thinner side, I wouldn't recommend castor oil. It's a very thick oil. Go for something more lightweight like jojoba or argan. Or you don't even have to worry about that. You could just get a pre-made oil where the rosemary is already diluted for you. After my scalp massage, I'm just going in with that oil all over my scalp. In my opinion, it's the best hair growth method and I tell everyone I know about it. And to maintain healthy mids and ends, I'm going in with argan oil and jojoba oil, making sure it's really nicely coated. I'm gonna keep this in for about 2 hours before I wash it out. This is my absolute best hair growth method. I highly recommend it. It has worked wonders for me. And when my diet sucked and I was heat styling every single day and my hair looked like crap, this was the only thing that helped. Let me know if you have any questions.
I tried 7 different ways to curl or wave your hair without heat at once. First, we have curl formers. Guys, do not be afraid. All you have to do is twist it. And honestly, these have never failed me. I don't know though. I think I give this like 6.5 or 7 out of 10. Okay, next we have wave formers. You guys must remember me from that one video where it failed. I think it worked pretty well for me this time. 7 out of 10. Okay, the small Velcro roller. Now, I was expecting this to be really tight. Guys, again, just twist the curl. And it was really tight. It was perfect. I think purely because of perfection, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Okay, next we have spoolies. These have also been very good to me. You just got to twist it, and it gives you a nice little kind of blowout curl. But I will say these were the first to drop. So 6 out of 10. Next we have the regular size Velcro rollers. These are one of my favorite ones. It gives you that perfect blowout kind of curl. 8 out of 10. And finally, I think we have everyone's favorite. It's the overnight blowout. This was such a pain to take off. Like, my hair would just not budge. And I was kind of getting a bit nervous because I could see the ends were looking kind of straight. Here I am, just, you know, struggling, trying to fill in this voiceover. And guys, this was my favorite. I give this one about a 9.5 out of 10. But then I remember that I'm an idiot and I forgot about one of them. And as much as I wanted to end this on a high, we're going to end it on a low. These are my absolute worst kind of curl formers. I literally hate these. Like, I just give them a -1 out of 10. I don't even want to see it. Get out of my sight. Yes. Also going to move the waves away because they're just killing the vibe. Comment down below your favorite.
This is how damaged my little sister's hair used to be, and this is how healthy it is now. These are the 4 most important things that she changed. The first thing may be a little bit unexpected, but it's that she stopped using so much hairspray. Hairspray by itself is not damaging, but people can run into issues with it when they try to brush or comb through their hair while it has hairspray in it. Hairspray forms a very firm film on the hair, and when you're trying to yank a brush or comb through that can cause breakage. 2 is a more obvious one. She completely stopped using heat. She didn't blow dry her hair. She didn't use straighteners, curling irons. She took a complete break from heat styling tools for a full year. 3rd, she stopped wearing her hair in tightly pulled high hairstyles like tight high buns and tight high ponytails. And 4th, she became a lot more careful about the leave-in conditioning products she was using. Before, she used to just throw in a little bit of a spray, maybe a root lift, but now she's much more careful to evenly apply a conditioning spray, a little bit of a conditioning lotion or oil to really make sure that her hair is protected.
I asked my 50-year-old mom what she puts on her face every single day to look glowy 24/7. I mean, it's no joke. Oma, mostrarle tu cara. Look at her glow. It's insane. 괜찮아 보여? 너무 예뻐. So, Ma, do you want to show them your secret to glowy skin?
특별한 세크ret은 없는데 그냥 엄마가 매일 쓰는 거 보여줄까?
She doesn't have like a particular secret, but she's going to show you what she uses every day. Sunscreen.
그 다음에
And then after,
이거를 엄마는 자주 뿌려.
ooh, first product coming in. This is the Dalba Aromatic Spray Serum.
잘 믹스해서
Shake first. Ooh, 이거 con qué ayuda? Like, what does this help with? It makes you glowy?
glowing 그 다음에 hydration. 이게
Wait, hold on. Look at my skin right now. Oh, 진짜
Wow,
glowy. It's super glowy.
그렇게 하고 헤비하지도 않아.
Yeah, it's not heavy at all. It just feels like a mist. It just gives you like hydration.
이게 비행기 탔을 때 우리가 사파타 보면 얼굴이 항상 glowing 하잖아. Dice que ese secreto de azafata. Coreana.
My mom just said this product is a secret for like those Korean flight attendants that always look perfect, flawless, glowy. Korean Air, Asiana Airlines.
greasy한 게 아니라 glowing한 거야 이거는.
It's not
muy
greasy.
diferente.
It's not greasy. It's just glowy. Also, I linked it in my storefront if you guys want to try it out.
If I had redness in my T-zone and I wanted to treat it, I would be thinking about what the possible causes might be. Without knowing anything about you, so I'd never seen your skin before, your skincare routine, your genetics, I feel like there are a few reasons that it could be, and I'm just going to list them off the top of my head. So redness, first of all, could be genetic. So if your parents have this as well, then that's something that you can still treat, but bear in mind that it's genetic, so maybe it's less likely to completely go away if it's just redness is in your genes. Secondly, I'd be looking at if it's seasonal, like is it worse in the summer or worse in the winter? Does it come and go if you use certain products? If it does, it might be dermatitis or rosacea. If you think it's either of those things because it comes and goes with certain products, or with eating certain foods, or extreme temperature changes, could be either of those things, so I'd recommend going to the GP for that. Another thing that it could be is your skincare routine. So a lot of people these days use really, really harsh skincare products because essentially that's what's advertised to them. So there's a lot of people using BHA, AHA, retinoids, not using sunscreen enough, using too much vitamin C, trying every acid under the sun. If you have quite a harsh regimen, aka you're using a lot of those things regularly, I definitely think that could be contributing to it. And not only that, but then... Great. Tried to make that like a cool part of the video and it just didn't work. But not only that, but if you've been using those products and they are harsh on your skin, therefore they're kind of irritating your skin, making it redder, then you could also have a weakened barrier. And generally speaking, skin that's not very happy is skin that has a slightly damaged skin barrier that appears red. So how do we make sense of all of those things? First of all, I would recommend using skin barrier products for anybody. I think everybody should be using them. I don't think there's any exception. Trying not to eat with my mouth full. Introduce a barrier health product, use it regularly, see if the redness dies down. If not, are you using sunscreen every day that is at least SPF 30, if possible SPF 50? If not, introduce that, see if it goes away, or see if it dies down in 3 or so months. Pay close attention to when it's redder and when it's not. It might be due to something that you're eating, or it might be reacting to a certain product. Therefore, you might have sensitive skin or rosacea. My first port of call would be barrier health, sunscreen, let's make sure we're using that. And then look to see and notice any patterns, whether you might have rosacea or dermatitis. And if so, you do notice patterns, I would then go to your GP to help on fixing that. But if you're wondering, I'm pretty sure that azelaic acid is a pretty good treatment, but please don't just go adding that into your routine for no reason, because using acids and overusing acids might be the problem. With rosacea, definitely best to see a dermatologist. The cases of it are so unique. They don't respond all to the same thing. It's very personal. I hope that helped.